What's up, everybody? This is Kev Jones, your host of Relationship Rundown. I am the love coach, one half of the power couple. Check this out, y'all. This topic today is Zion Williamson. I'm going to just get into it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you want. I know you're going to hate me, so I know y'all going to comment. This is what I'm going to say. Zion is a freakish athlete. He is strong, big, and fast. Hopefully y'all agree. That's the dorm. Everybody was on his jock when he came into the NBA. So I woke up this morning and I do my sports rounds online, watch some Sports Center, do my thing, look at some stats. And I realized a few things about Zion that I've been telling my boy LG. Yo, Zion, while offensively, he got them Shaq-esque numbers. His performance offensively is great. Most times. And I'm about to break that down. Yo, and his percentage of shooting, ridiculous, right? So you're saying, Kev, why you saying stuff about Zion? The reason that I'm not on the Zion bandwagon, three big reasons. One, his defense is trash. Don't take my word. Do some research. Go on Fox Sports. Go on Sports Nation. Go on ESPN. Yo, he's a liability in a defensive set. And in fact, it seems like he's always on the court defending somebody that is either going to score on him or don't even score in the game. I mean, really, that's everybody. I know that's everybody. That was a joke if you didn't get it. The fact is, when you put a good player in front of Zion, they're going to score. So what ends up happening, he's always seemingly in a zone where he's looking for somebody that's not going to score. And if, oh my God, by chance they put him on a LeBron or somebody, LeBron just like, oh, shoot, it's time for me to get my life, and just abuses him. LeBron is a shit three-point shooter. But, when that little Zion in front of him, Zion give him too much space. And then if he chooses to cross Zion over, oh, my goodness. If you want to see some funny things, go online and look at how many times Zion has got his ankles broke. Woo. Caston broke Zion ankles more in his first 50 games on the court then dang it, anybody I ever seen. He's a liability. Number two, he got them super hops. He's so quick up in the air. His burst is ridiculous. Then why is he a sorry-ass rebounder? He averages, listen to this, 7 rebounds for somebody who stay in the paint. Stay in the paint. His rebounding percentage is like 11%. He like 58 in the league. People are like, well, he only 6'4". But he play in the paint. Charles Barkley ain't had them low-ass numbers. If you play in the paint, play in the paint. Don't pick when you do something. Don't pick when you play defense. Don't pick when you rebound. And the next thing is, he do get assists. But that doesn't mean he's a great assist giver. He gets assists because people do double team him because of his freakishly athletic offensive ability. See, I don't take that away from him. I think that is his skill set. And because people double down, and sometimes if he hits the paint, what became a double team actually becomes a triple team, just because if I'm playing zone, if y'all know basketball, if that person that's playing in that middle actually drops down, sometimes 3 on him. So, the kick out, if you can't kick it out, you shouldn't be in the NBA. And because he is talented on offense, it is what it is. But let's get back to those. So those are the basic 3 things. He ain't no super team player. He not. In fact, if you even watch him on offense, he doesn't move except along the baseline. He's looking for that easy bucket. And when he throws a screen, his screen's a suspect. So we got poor rebounding, poor defense, period. And from an offensive perspective, he's not really that guy that leads the game. And people say, well, he play down bottom. But then you don't say nothing about his rebounding or his poor defense down bottom, right? People say, oh, he only 6'4", but he play down bottom and he's strong. He freakishly talented. He a big dude. He don't supposed to have super passing ability. Why not? LeBron do, for real. And I'm a LeBron fan, but the fact is LeBron can pass the ball. Because, he cares about getting his team involved. But here's the next thing. And I was watching Karl Malone. A lot of cats have been speaking about this. Big dudes. Big Baby said it too. He said, yo, that build is not going to last him. You need to stop dunking and being down bottom, trying to bang and look all creative and chill. And sometimes he does that. But here's something that I'm going to leave y'all with, and I want y'all to watch him. The games that he's forced to play defense, to move around the court, his offense suffers. And I'm with Karl Malone and Big Baby. At 20 years old, 19, 20, 21, you should be playing 40 minutes. If you that gifted and talented, you shouldn't be in the low 30s. You shouldn't be hands on the knees tired when you're 20 years old. I'm just going to call it as I see it. But they all say that he should lose even more weight. And I know he's been losing weight trying to get in shape. And some people, it's hard. It's hard to lose because you're just a big monster like he is. And I don't doubt that the struggle is real for him. But I do think that will affect his game. And unless he's able to drop more weight, he won't ever be able to be productive in those other areas. And that's all I got to say about him. I believe his athletic potential is there. I just don't want to chalk him up to be that good, because when you look at the pluses and minuses, when he on. When the rest of the team is playing good, his pluses are there. But if you look at when the rest of the team is playing bad and he is expected to take some of the load, he is always in the negative. And the negative is how well the team performs while you in the game. And the fact is, if some people are having a mediocre shooting day, that number is always in the negative for him. And that doesn't matter if he puts up 28 points, because he doesn't help his team win. And the fact that you don't recognize that means you aren't recognizing that there's more to offense than shooting. There's more to the game than just offense. And that's my beef with Zion. And that's my beef with all of the people that overlook all of the other issues. And it's just not me saying it. It's statistically everything saying that he is a liability until he improves in other areas. And he is the key reason that they lose a lot of those close games. And he's also the key reason that with 4 minutes on the clock, when it's a 3 or 4 point game, it's not always a fact that he's going to be in the game. He may be sitting on the bench because based on his athletic condition, his physical condition, he may not be able to compete at that level at that point in the game. Based on his ability to shoot free throws, based on his ability to actually cause a difference on the defensive end to get that next rebound, all of those things, he may not be the one that you want in the game. And if we want to deem him up as an all-star, you need to be able to fill at least one or two of those categories. Hopefully this makes sense. I feel I'm good with all of y'all comments. You can talk about him about he only 20, he only played in this amount of games. But second season, who you comparing him against? I compare him against old light skin that used to be in Detroit. What's the boy name? Redhead dude. You know what I'm talking about. All of them type of dudes, them highlight reel type of dudes. And it's okay if he becomes a highlight reel, and that's his legacy. Everybody wants him to be the next best. It's not there. His second season, people say, oh, he only played whatever game. That's his fault. He got hurt. He been in the league 2 years. He should have been learning why he was hurt. You don't get no excuse. Oh, I got hurt, so I only played that amount of time. So what? That's the dumbest excuse I ever hear people say. You only got 50-something games on the floor. That's so stupid. Because if you keep getting hurt, that's your fault. And when I say that's your fault, that's your body type. That's who you are as a person. Right? It's not, you can't be like, oh, he ain't played enough. Because he ain't been on the court healthy enough. Stupid. Anyway, my point is, second season LeBron's, 27-2? He had like 8 or 9 rebounds a game, 7 assists, 6 or 7 assists. Whole nother character type of player, though. Let's be honest. LeBron and him are two different type of players. I hope people recognize that. I don't believe in any of the GOAT conversations you should compare different types of players. I respect Kobe because his one statement he said about Carmelo and LeBron, he said, yo, they outside of my weight class. Because he recognized that he was a different type of player. He ain't in the box bullying those type of dudes. It's not worth it. Why would they? Why would a Roy Jones have ever fought a Mike Tyson when they was in their early days? That doesn't make sense. Mike Tyson outside his weight class. One punch, it's over. Here's where I close this out at, right? I'm going to give Zion all the respect he deserves, but no more. And if he scores 35, but his team loses a close game and he didn't affect that outcome, I'm going to call it as I see it. Because that's what you should do when you're really critiquing a game. How important is this player to the outcome of this game? If he is not important to the outcome of this game, how can he really be a star? Well, y'all, I'm going to leave y'all with that thought. This is Kev Jones. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I wish the best for Zion and all of these young players in the league because it's a big feat to stay healthy, stay athletic, stay strong, and stay focused in this day and age when all that money is coming to you. So good luck to Zion and all of the other cats in the NBA. I'll let your boy, Kev Jones.